Welcome back, folks. Phase 1 of the USHL draft took place earlier with 15 rounds of picks to be selected. And with their first round pick, which was the 13th of the draft, the Sioux City Musketeers took Daniil Boutin, a forward who had played for the Long Island Gulls that they think can step in relatively quickly. But then in the 10th round, a heartwarming moment. The Muskies invited Sioux City native Houston Smith to the War Room, where they then selected him in the 10th round of the USHL draft with pick 144, making him the first Sioux City native to be selected in Phase 1 of the USHL draft since the USHL became a Tier 1 league.
Just excitement. Been working pretty hard to get here, so the real work begins now.
As we got closer to the pick in the 10th round, we had one of our coaches go grab him, and it was a lot of fun to see the emotion on his face and how excited he was, and really more so to the family too as well. Like mom got a little emotional, and it was a lot of fun for us and obviously for them too as well.
Phase 2 of the USHL draft, that's set for tomorrow, Tuesday, May 6th, beginning at 11 a.m.